Hello. Today, I thought I would read some tarot cards and tap into the energies of the new year. Here we are. It's almost the end of January 2022. How is the new year treating you? How does it feel to you thus far? I love it. I think it feels great, and I'm excited to experience what this year has to offer. So 2022, 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. 6, the number of harmony. Harmony, balance. So I think we're going to be more even kilter this year compared to the last two, which has kind of thrown us off, right? I'm looking forward to a change. How about you? So, I love using tarot as a divination tool to connect with the universe, the universal language, universal wisdom. And so the first deck I like to use is the Secret Language of Colors. Now, I first discovered this one a while ago, and I just love the variety of colors, the different shades that she uses. It's very original. Segal. So I'm just going to see what pops up. Oh, we have a color. What do we have? Oh, these are in French. Prune. Prune. So it's a very deep purple, right? A very deep purple. Like a plummy purple. It's fun to say, plummy purple. And it says, surmonter les difficultés. Overcome difficulties. Isn't that fabulous? That's exactly what we were talking about, right? Overcoming difficulties within the past 2 years. It's been challenging for us all. I love that. All right. What do we have next? Here I have the Whispers of Love deck. Very sweet deck. In a year of harmony, we need to get back to love, don't we? We always are focused on what we can do for the world. But the spirit of love, unconditional love, of spirit of the universe surrounds us at all times, right? Never to be forgotten. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, we have 2. Okay. We have receive with love and appreciation. I love that. Receive with love and appreciation. Now, this year is supposed to be tapping in more to our divine feminine energies. And the divine feminine, any feminine yin energy is more receptive, right? It's more receptive. It receives. As the yang projects out, okay, and the yin feminine receives. So receive with love and happiness, love and appreciation. And of course we know being in a state of gratitude raises our vibrations and makes us happier on a daily basis. What helps me with gratitude is nature. Yesterday in my garden, I had a hawk, a crow, and a magpie all having a powwow outside my living room window. It was magical, I can tell you. I felt so blessed, especially with the hawk, which is symbolic of spirit, right? And crows. A long time ago, I used to be afraid of crows, that deep black, thinking of cemeteries and death. But you know, the Romans and the Greeks, they found crows to be good luck. And death isn't all that scary when we know what's on the other side. Light and love. And I love the snowflake that she's holding right here. Right? It reminds me of the water crystal cards that we looked at last time. And this one says, ask for help. Yeah. Ask for help. In times of trouble, I know I've been praying a lot and communicating in the past 2 years. It's been difficult and challenging for so many of us. I don't think anyone came through this unscathed. But I think we're at the end now. And so we mustn't forget to ask for help, even when times are better, when we feel relieved. We can deepen that communication. We'll all need help, maybe for less serious matters, but it deepens our relationships with our guides, our angels, to call out for help for even the simplest matters. All right. And speaking of angels, I have the Angel Answer deck. I felt called to read an angelic card. I don't often use this deck, one of the Doreen Virtue decks, but it definitely called to me today. And here we have abundance. What a blessing. Abundance is here for us all. Ripe for the taking, as long as we ask for it, right? And continue our communication and looking for ways to serve with the purest of intentions for the highest good of all. And that way, we can always stay tapped in to the highest frequencies of source energy. Of course, we need to ask for help to stay in that. Abundance, I love that. Okay, and then I have Keepers of the Light. Keepers of the Light, Kyle Gray. See which Ascendant Master is getting us started for 2022. Which Ascended Master is going to be helping us out with these initial energies? Oops, I almost lost the deck there. What do we have? What do we have? Is it going to be in relation to the theme of harmony for a 6th year? We shall see. Okay. Ooh. magic manifesting. How beautiful. Isis energy. Isis, one of her aspects is healing, right? When I was a kid, I used to watch that show. What was it called? Shazam. That was so fun. With a boy and I think it was his uncle or grandfather in a motorhome, and they would go cross country and some lightning would strike. And he would say Shazam. Right before Shazam was the Isis show. And there was a woman, the main character, similar to the Wonder Woman theme. Something would happen and she would call Almighty Isis, Almighty Isis, Isis. I used to love watching that too. Isis is definitely one of my favorite Egyptian goddesses. So we can call on her to tap into that divine feminine. And I'm definitely picking up a very healing energy. And the card says magic manifesting. So now that things have calmed down, or all calming down, and we'll do even more as the year progresses. We can focus on our long-term goals and what we want to manifest and bring into our lives this year. Have you made your list of intentions of what you want to manifest this year? It's always magical to put pen to paper, to write it physically with your hand, to use the brain to connect what flows down from the divine through your human body and anchors it on the earthly plane. I've done it. I highly encourage you to do so as well. Isis, I love that. Okay, and I wanted to finish up with some fairies. La Douce Sagesse. It's another deck I have in French. A friend of mine gave me this deck with fairies. I never would have bought it before. But I've since learned that I have some fairy energy that brings me a certain lightness of being. That is my natural state. And I'm going to be honest. The energies have been so heavy, right, for everyone. And so I'm looking forward to bringing in much more lightness, more fun, more joy this year. That's definitely one of my goals I'll share with you. Okay, so we have patience and complete peace. Paix totale. Total peace. Nice. Very nice. Patience, yes. Rome wasn't built in a day. I often have a more challenging time with this one. Patience. Right? Because traditionally, throughout my lifetime, I've definitely been more in my yang masculine energy to accomplish, to achieve external accomplishments, energy expended on others. And I've learned throughout the last 2 years to go within more and spend energy on myself and my path, and that it's not selfish, as we are programmed as women, particularly by society, to believe that time spent on ourselves is not worthwhile, that we need to take care of others 24/7, and it's simply not true. It's simply not true. We're here for our path and our journey. Our soul is here to evolve and to grow and to enjoy new experiences. From the human perspective. And definitely more fun experiences are on my agenda for this year. Patience and total peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace. Definitely in setting boundaries myself at home with my children as they grow, as they become more autonomous. And I get great satisfaction and pleasure out of watching how they're becoming themselves. They're growing into their own humans as they go through their teenage years and into young adulthood. It's very satisfying to watch, to see what individuals they're becoming with their own strengths, weaknesses, skills, talents, wants, desires, and needs. And so my challenge is to let them go and let them grow. I've done my job. I'm still doing it. But it's up to them to follow their own paths now. The older they get, right? And to be at peace with that. And to be at peace with that and with everything. So, that is what I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this exploration of the energies for this year. I'm really confident that it's going to be a great one. And I'm projecting that energy out onto you. Sending you so much love. Goodbye.